Well, from Parliament, we move on to the streets, where police today arrested 7 human rights activists who are planning to march to the Treasury building in an anti-Kimunya protest. Riot police headed to a restaurant along City Hall as the protesters were preparing for the march and bundled several of them into a police lorry, but not without a struggle. However, the activists were later released by a Kibera court on a 10,000 shillings cash bill each.
You are not going to bully us in this country. We are in a free country and you are not going to bully us. We are not a police state.
A heated exchange ensued between the activists and police officers at the Garden Square restaurant, where the activists were preparing themselves for what they termed a grand march. The police officers insisted that they had to arrest them for unlawful assembly, but they were not going to do that without a fight. They had a tall order getting one Ann Jogu into their truck, although she was the only female in the group. The 7 activists were taken to Central Police Station before being transferred to Gigiri and finally taken to Kibera Law Courts. They were charged with unlawful assembly but released on a cash bail of 10,000 shillings each. However, the activists took issue with the way policemen manhandled them during the arrests.
Mr. President, can you also relieve the police commissioner of his duties so that investigations, we know the officer who harassed us, who beat us, who was sexually molesting me, we can identify positively, even if we would be able to, we know him very well, we know the names, and even if we don't have the number, we can be able to identify him at a parade.
We will press criminal charges against them and definitely civil charges in terms of seeking compensation from the Attorney General. Unfortunately, it is the taxpayer who gets to pay for the misbehavior and miscreancy of some public officers such as those policemen.
The activists have vowed to continue their campaigns against corruption in the public service. Franklin Masharia, Citizen TV, Nairobi.